What a fantastic Friday it is today, people. The sun's shining hard, everyone's outside enjoying a good time, and I'm out here watching some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, episode 2, people. Yes, it's time, it's that time of week for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, this episode 2, was really the pacing of it, first off, will be the first thing I'll be addressing, was overall pretty good. And I mean, like, this episode, of course, is JoJo Bizarre Adventure. It's that greatness you're gonna be waiting for every single week. But I've had a couple things that I had wrong with this episode, but overall, it was a really great episode. So let me get off with the pacing here. I read the manga a while back ago, maybe it was like 5 or 4 years ago. I never really had to go back on this and check, since I just went straight to uploading this, so I didn't forget any of the important things that happened in the episode. But the pacing, I believe, was kind of slower than the actual manga, and considering that there's about 160-ish chapters, and having them adapt only, I believe maybe it was 2 or something like that, or maybe 2 or 3, maybe, who knows. But I feel like they're gonna have to really pick up the pace later on, because they're probably just doing this just to start off so we can get a good feel of the characters and whatnot. But the pacing was, in this episode, I felt it was kind of slower than heavily slower than the manga. So hopefully they pick that up. Secondly, we get introduced to Kakyoin. Kakyoin is a character I really enjoyed reading about in the manga, because he has that Dio-esque, he has that Dio type of feel, and we learned that Dio sends him in order to kill off Jotaro. Kakyoin ends up fighting Jotaro, which he reveals his stand, Hierophant Green, with his signature move, Emerald Splash. And then you have Jotaro, who pretty much bops him and hands him over to his grandpa so they can find out. And then at the end of the episode, we realize that there's this weird, leech pimple type of thing, right dead center, in his forehead. And from my understanding, that's probably what made him do this, to attack Jotaro. So just to go more in depth in this episode, I was really surprised at how adept Jotaro was already at using the stand, but from only that limited amount of time which he had with the stand so far. I mean, it was not that long ago when he just found out that he even had a stand, and that and that it wasn't an actual evil spirit and whatnot. But for him to have already this much control over his stand without really much experience, was really surprising to me. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but actually it's a good thing, because that saves us the time from all this training nonsense and bullshit. So overall, this episode was really good in that sense. We see more things with Jotaro's mom and him, and how they have kind of like a, well, not a love-hate relationship, but kind of like a discreet type of love relationship. But overall, this episode was really good. I'm hoping that they'll pick up the pace in the later episodes. But overall, it was a great episode. So don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, and all those good things. And as always, people have a great day.